Okay, I've got this thing sitting here. I finally figured out how to get these stupid legs off of here. Unfortunately, what they did was they put them in here and they melted them. Now, whoever had this removed the legs, and I have another Techniques I don't like, and I removed the legs off of them. You just literally rip them off. That's all you can do, pry them off. We can see we'll be able to get inside of here and just put a screw in it, hold it in. But that means I may have to take the entire thing out of here. They kind of sit in there. This one here is really bad. I think probably the easiest thing I could probably do is probably just apply some hot glue and literally just glue it. I mean, so they don't come off. I don't want to really open it up to do that. But I actually want to open it up. I've got 3 of these, and I want to see what amplifier chip they're using in them. And then the one stereo I don't like, if it uses the same chip, then I'm going to probably store it for parts. If it doesn't, I'll just get rid of it. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. See what a chip they're using. BC something. Honestly, it looks like somebody's been in here and replaced it. There's fingerprints all over this fucking thing. It looks like an SVI. I can't read it. $3206, something like that. There's a lot of brown in there, guys. Another big, huge fucker. SVI 3101. I would guess this looks like a double, that looks like a single. $3206. So this is going to be the amp for the other part. Probably says what it is right there on it. These are all pretty much made like this. But this thing sounds really good. I've cleaned this out, that's why it looks not clean. But the problem with the fan is it's just like you really need a fan that's on all the time. And that fan trying to cool that module over there, there's just not enough cooling on this thing for what it is. This is like, you just tell there's not enough cooling. We got browning there on both the regulators or drivers or whatever the hell those are. And then I'm not sure what's up with that. I guess that's where the power comes in. But it's brown. And get some rectification over there. There's not a whole lot to these, and you could still pretty much troubleshoot a lot of this because it's all discrete components for the most part. But anyway, I want to put some feet on it so I can see right down here. I have the ability to do that if I want to from over there. To get to any of the other ones, I'd have to remove the transformer. I'd have to remove this. Literally having more than one of these, I think that they all kind of use the same transformer, but they don't use the same audio chips. So this one here, I'm just going to hot glue the feet on it. That's what I'm going to do with it. And basically don't run this at low volume because the fan only kicks on when you turn it up. And what they really hate to do is they hate to be sitting on with nothing happening, because they do make heat even when there's no signal being amplified. And the fan only comes on based on the current being drawn. And it's not temperature controlled, it's current controlled. So the major downfall on this. These are really ugly. I mean, they're not great. These are made by Panasonic under the Technics name. But anyway, they do sound pretty good. And this whole circuit here is just a waste of time. But it's in there. So, this is the su-g90 integrated amplifier, but it does kind of have that pre-surround sound kind of crap. You have the surround channels. I don't remember how many channels there are. And you actually have the jumpers over there, so you can add an EQ if you really want to. You have oh god, I can't remember. Right and left, right and left. What does it say? It says speakers something. Okay, so you've got A and B speakers, and then you've got the surround speakers. So A and B and surround. And you got phono, tuner, and all that stuff. So, like, I thought it was a pretty good deal for 19 bucks, really. If it blows up, I throw it in the trash. And then I pull these and keep them. Yeah, because I have another stereo that needs those. Alright, so I glued the legs on. It's really tricky. Kind of got to glue it fast and shove them on there. And in the process, I dropped the screw, and it fell down in that box, maybe. Or maybe somewhere on the floor, but I can't find it. Awesome. So now we have a stereo that has legs. I do not like the non-motorized knob. It doesn't look like it's from the right time period. I like the ones that are motorized. But anyway, there we go. She's done. I just gotta find a screw. I can take one out of the other stereos, or I'll find it on the floor later.